Morning, people. I didn't introduce myself last time. I'm Josh. This is Andrew. I did introduce Andrew. I'm starting kind of a hobby of being a photographer, although I think I'm liking recording better. I went around for maybe an hour yesterday and played with my new camera, and I think the results of walking around and recording things and talking were actually more fun, cooler. So I'm gonna keep doing that. And I'm gonna walk my dog, and then I'm gonna go over to a park here with an awesome view of Richmond and try to get some panoramic shots and learn how to do that. And I'll catch as much of it on camera as I can because it's been fun. So come along with me. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Get out here. No, 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 no. You stay off the rosemary. Don't pee on the rosemary. We cook with that. We eat that. This is the front of my street. Carter Street? No, Cedar Street. Don't know why I said Carter. That's weird. Close enough, I guess. A little overgrown. Nobody really comes down it. Tiny one way. It's kind of used as auxiliary parking for this apartment complex, and there ain't really a lot of people on this street ever. Makes it sort of nice for in the city. Whoa. I woke up this morning thinking about my dad. He makes me angry, frustrated, sad. He started drinking maybe in his late 30s. He really started drinking. He just completely was devastated by it. So he didn't really fall apart till my late teens, mid-teens. Andrew, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Come on. Hey, hey. You saw where I pointed. And so I kind of want to talk to people about living hand to mouth. Because we got this country where, not this country, this whole goddamn world, where everything is just about as good as it has ever been. And yet tons and tons and tons of people, including myself sometimes, and my father, completely devastated, miserable. Come here, come here, come here. Sit, sit. What a solid buddy. Let's pan this out. Let's go wide here. Oh, that's the other way. Wow. All right, it's clear. Come on, bud. And one of the things is, if your system is really good, if you live in a place where you can have a job and you can have food, you can have a place to live, you can never get ahead and have a good life. And that should be great. Like, you have a good life. You get to experience cool things. You never really have to worry. You don't starve. You get entertainment. But it's not good enough. It's just not freaking good enough. And the reason why... Come on, Andrew. Out here. The reason why is because we're evolved to believe that winter's coming. We're evolved to believe that bad times are coming. So you don't just need to be full. You don't just need a bed. You don't just need entertainment. You need to know that you got shit to fall back on. And it's really normal kind of human behavior. But we have a society where it's so easy to get into this cycle where, Andrew, sit. Basically every day, sit. You can have it good. And because you have it good, you're not really motivated. We'll go this way. Come on, bud. You're not really motivated to try, to build yourself up, to make a future, to have stuff that can make more stuff. Not just own things. I mean, to be able to provide for yourself, to have a garden or a toolkit. Something that gives you more security in case of bad times. Until people have that, no, this is somebody's bush. No, right here. Sit down. Sit down. Until people have that, most people will be stressed out. Stay. Except for young people. Young people don't have the wisdom yet. They can be happy living hand to mouth for a while. And that's a trap. Because you'll get to the end of that period and you won't have the energy you used to have. And you'll be like, I gotta make something now. You need to make it when you got the energy. Or you're gonna be like me, you're gonna be trying to make it, you're gonna be like trying to become something before having a midlife crisis. You don't wanna do that. You really want to do better than okay. And the reason is really just because evolution's a bastard and it's not okay to just do okay. That's it. That's it. I hope that helped people think a little bit, but it's why you can have so much going for you and your brain still doesn't qualify it as having your shit together. And why I think until people really take steps to feel like they have their stuff together for themselves, we're gonna keep living in a time when, hey there man, what's going on? Pretty dog. You mind if I get you on camera? I'm sorry, I should have asked first. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy, right here. Oh, come on, listen up, buddy. Nah, right here. Right here. Sit. Sit. You have a good day, man. Sit. Sit. All right, come on. So that was about what I want to say. I think that's what trapped my father. I think he hit his late 30s and he realized that even though he'd done a lot of cool shit, he'd seen the whole country, he'd accomplished tons of things, he'd built things, he'd never built nothing for himself. And facing that, he didn't become overwhelmed with the urge to do it now. He hid from it and he drank. So don't do that. Definitely don't do that. We're coming up on this park here. I'm gonna give a little bit of a view on the park, but we gotta stop on the edge and just look for the, hey, what's going on with dogs. A lot of times there's dogs in the park. Andrew's good around dogs, but I don't want him running up on other people without permission. And he doesn't like to do things like share the ball. So we just gotta make sure it's clear before I toss the ball for him, and we gotta make sure there's nobody for him to freak out by running up to. All right, buddy, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit. Come on, man. Come on, sit, sit, sit. That's my fault. Sit. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Right here. Sit down. So he's partly confused. Stay. You stay. Because I'm talking to a camera. Everything's all, oh, what a goofy old man. Everything's different right now. And he likes to conveniently hear your words. If he can hear what he wants to hear, he will. So the more I talk, the more likely he is to find an excuse. Sit. Stay. All right, it's clear. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There's just one old lady over there with a little dog. Oh, there's another dog. Nobody's playing fetch. He should be pretty solid. We're gonna let him off the leash and throw the ball once I get away from the road and find a spot that's not too close to other people's dogs. And then we're coming up. This is the top of a hill here. At the crest of the hill, you probably can't quite see it now, but oh, stability. Andrew, he's tugging the leash. I'll get over there where I get a better view of it. I'm trying to show you guys from like, I don't know, 200-300 feet away. We'll just go over to the edge of the hill. You can see the view of the city. Richmond's a beautiful city from certain angles. From certain angles, it don't look like a city at all. On some corners, it's pretty friggin' scary, to be honest. So, I guess like most cities, there's a lot going on. This is a wonderful park up here. This is, what is this? Princess Anne Drive, this tiny little bit. As soon as you go around the corner, it's Mosby. And is this Jefferson Park? That looks to be about right up there. Andrew, don't tug, man. I'm trying to get a shot. Yeah, fuck it. I'll drop the leash. He's good. So I try being like... See, I just keep trying to zoom in on things that don't make sense. I gotta just walk over to things. I'm still new at this. Forget what I was saying I tried to do. Oh well. Oh well. There he is, dragging his leash along, my adorable buck. He's got to be 10 or 12 years old. It's hard to know being a rescue dog, but I try not to think about that. I try to pretend he's a puppy. You's a puppy. You's a puppy. I got another dog. Being that I'm learning to use a camera and that she don't fetch, she just kind of gets in the way. Sometimes he and I go on walks alone, and then she's a handful. She can't be like this, like he is. Like, she could be loose, she don't run off, but she just don't, she runs up to people, she don't respond as well. So when we're out walking, she's on a leash unless we're somewhere where there's a good amount of privacy. And we're coming up on like 12 minutes of this. I'm getting here to the edge of this, which is what I want to show you guys, and then I'm gonna click off and take some panoramic shots and play fetch with my goofy ball. Yaw, yaw. It's a pretty park. It's got a cute little train playground. It's not. Playgrounds these days are mostly for ninnies. They don't make them like they did when I was a kid. There is one at Dory Park, which is somewhere east of the city. They got the craziest jungle gym, but this is cool. They got like this house slide thing over here, and they got a train here. That's pretty dope. I would have liked to train on my playground as a kid. Rusty swings and giant slides. Shouldn't let kids have slides that big. Here we are, coming up on the edge view of Richmond. And my bank used to be in that tall building before the COVID shut everything down. They reduced the number of branches they had. Anyway, panning over. So we're gonna get in a little tighter here. All right, panning over. This is Richmond from Union Hill. I'm gonna look for a spot to get a better panoramic shot. But it actually is a city when you look at it from this angle. Alright guys, I'm gonna learn how to use this here camera some more, but I'll be back around. Have a good one. Be safe, y'all.